Hello everyone, so I'm going to show you in today's video how you can get a custom housing menu in the bottom right or in your ninth slot. Basically, if we go in survival, then it will give us a custom menu here in the ninth slot. We can right click it and it will open a menu that can have different actions. Now this is actually a house that we are currently working on, so I'm going to try to not expose too much, but you can kind of see what the goal of this tutorial is. So yeah, we're just going to get right into it. I've seen a lot of people ask about how to do this, but it's really just super simple. So first we're going to start by just creating the menu. Go to the housing menu, go to systems, and go to custom menus. There we go. Create a menu. I'm just going to call this custom menu. You can call this whatever you want. I'm going to change a little bit of things, so I'm going to make it just 4 rows maybe, and then we'll edit some content, so I'll put some inside. So by right click to open the free editor, I can just put some items that I have in here. We'll just put a full diamond set right here and maybe a diamond sword there. Now if we want, we can left click and edit the items actions. So give them actions when they're clicked. I'm just not going to do that. You guys can do that yourself, as it's up to you on how you want to set up the menu. Now I'm going to grab an item that would represent the item or the menu item, I guess. So you can use whatever you want. I'm just going to, for this tutorial, I'll use a beacon. So I went ahead and added this beacon to just say menu item, right click, and this is the item that we're going to want to use. But we're going to have to set up the action that actually opens the menu. So we're going to do /item. We're going to go into the edit actions and add an action. You can add whatever you want in here too, but the most important is just that you display the menu, custom menu. So now when we right click this, it will open our menu. Of course it doesn't do anything because we don't have any actions set up, but we have the base item, I guess, set up now, so we can right click and open the menu. So now for the code, and this is very simple, we're go to the housing menu, go to systems, and go to functions. Create a function. I'm just going to call this custom menu. Inside here, now the way of setting this up is going to be up to you. However, I'm going to show you the method that I use. Basically, in most houses, most players are in the survival or adventure game mode. So we're going to add an action that checks if the player is in, where is it? Required game mode. If they are in adventure, we're going to add another conditional to check if they are in survival. And we're going to go back in here and set match any conditions. So if any of these conditions are met, meaning they are in survival or adventure, then inside here, we're going to add an item, give item. That item is going to be this one. We're going to set the slot to the 9th slot and override the replace existing item, which means that it will replace the housing menu with our item. Now, otherwise, which means the player is probably in creative mode, which means they're helping work on the house. Maybe they're a builder, maybe they're you. We don't want them to have this item there because we want them to access the actual menu. So instead, we're just gonna, in the else actions, give the housing menu. Sometimes it doesn't really work. You gotta mess with it a little bit. Let's see if we can maybe do it. Let's see, if we go back, I think we can move it to a different slot. Yeah, and it duplicates it. And this one still works. So yeah, a little weird glitch, I guess, there. But if we go back and go to else actions, we can then add the item here. This is Alex in the future here. I forgot to make sure that when you do add the normal housing menu, set it to the 9th slot and to replace, as well as not multiple. I just forgot to mention that in the video, but that's what you should do. Here. So now we're done. All you have to do is just right click this action and set the automatic execution to the lowest amount of time you can get, which is 4 seconds, or 4 ticks, I should say. So now we have it. We are set to not replace if there is an early item. So let's get this out of our inventory. And as you can see, it replaces the item. So we can go here, we can right click it. It opens up our menu. We can try to put it out of our inventory. And it should, oh, there we go. We give it back. Now we can just keep, we can drop it. It brings it right back to our inventory. We can interact with it. We can do whatever we want. I apologize. I don't know what I was doing when I was recording this video. In the video, it does show me in creative and the item being there. If you did this correctly, then I just coded it differently before I showed this clip. Anyways, it should work fine. Creative means that you should get the normal housing menu, and if you're survival, then you should get the custom one. So yeah, the video looks a little weird. Should work fine for you. But yeah, I hope you follow along with that. I know I went a little bit quick. I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.